my name is Drew, and I'm one of your hosts on the Flower Pot Podcast. On this series, we are discussing self-inflicted violence and suicide amongst girls. In our episodes, we will discuss topics that girls have to deal with daily, and how they can be so overwhelming for us girls that it can lead us to wanting to inflict hurt on ourselves. Please listen to our opinions and concerns. We hope that by sharing with the community, teachers, our parents, stakeholders, and the world, we will realize the pressures girls have to deal with growing up and why we need to have resources and spaces that support our well-being. Today's topic will be bullying. All right, but before we start, just to bring the girls in, I have a question for y'all. What's your favorite fruit or candy?
My favorite candy has to be any kind of dark chocolate, but the darker the better because it's really good.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't have been my first pick, but good to know.
I don't know about candy. I don't really have a specific favorite candy, but I like mango.
That's good.
Nice.
Mangoes are good.
I can go for, those mango round things, the little mango circle things.
The little mango circle things. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't really say candy because I have a lot, but the fruits that I like are watermelon, mangoes, and QQ melons.
QQ?
Yeah, QQ melons are like watermelon and cucumbers at the same time, like they're mixed together.
Oh, I've heard of that before, actually.
I never had that before.
Yeah, I went to the farm and then it was like they were giving stuff away, and I was like, oh, QQ melons, and I was like, oh, let me taste one. They're really, really good.
Is it sweet or is it like more?
You gotta actually like make it sweet or make it in something to sweet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else?
I like watermelon.
Anybody else?
I like mango.
Mango is good.
That's cool.
My favorite would have to be pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple used to be my favorite.
It used to be my favorite too, but I can't eat too many pineapples because then the roof of my mouth gets
Yeah, it used to happen to me too. Except I ate it so much that
you got used to it.
I got used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like pineapples, but usually they just like start making bumps on my tongue.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, no, that's not cool, but but that's interesting. Okay.
All right, let's get into today's episode. So, as you guys know, the topic is bullying. I wanted to ask, have you ever been bullied?
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's very good. I'm glad.
I have been bullied, but rarely because people don't really like bully at my school. Like the most that they do is like, I feel like, or let's not say like the definition of bullying, but if bullying is like saying it in front of your face, then I don't get bullied much. But
well, that's not the only thing bullying can be.
Yeah, I know, but like they like they talk about people, and then but I don't know. So
Okay.
But rarely I get bullied.
Since you brought up the definition of bullying, I wanted to see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I found bullying is to seek to harm, intimidate, or coerce someone. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I have been bullied like multiple times, all during 5th grade and half of 4th grade.
Okay.
And a little bit of 6th grade since it's like my first year of middle school and stuff.
Yeah.
And like it was really tough because I would go to my after school program crying, but then I wouldn't go home and I wouldn't say this to my mom because I don't like to express my feelings to my mom. I would rather say it to my aunt because she won't be having different kind of reactions as my mom would.
Okay.
And yeah.
That's rough. I'm sorry to hear.
If I were to get bullied, they would really just like say like, oh, like something about like my weight or like me like like say if I had like it was so like it's such stupid things. Like say if I like
ridiculous.
Like say if I'm walking out the lunchroom with like a plate of food, they're like, oh, typical. Like what? When they have a plate of food themselves with the same amount of food, it doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't. And kind of segueing off into that, like what are some things you think girls get bullied about?
Everything, really.
It's really everything. I was asking my friends this at lunch, and they were like, it's pretty much everything. Like you said, like if you're wearing fancy clothes, you get bullied for it. If you're not wearing fancy clothes, you get bullied for it. There's like
if you're not wearing the clothes that other people are wearing, or if you're not smart enough, or if you're not talking too much, or if you're talking too much, or if you're not talking enough,
right?
It's like
there's
like,
no balance.
Exactly.
Hold on.
It's basically just like everything, because like y'all said, it's like different type of things you like, what you wear, what type of shoes you wear, what type of phone you have. People can just like make fun of you just for no reason, and they would just make fun of you just to be funny, to make the whole class laugh, to just be stupid,
just to entertain themselves. Yeah. Well, I think like to narrow it down, like specific things girls might get bullied for, and you guys can like fact check me on this, but body shape, clothing style, behavior, like being called try hard maybe, or being called bossy when you try to advocate for yourself.
It's basically everything. People can
like,
really just bully on like the shoes you wear, or like what type of parents you have, or what type of car you have. It's just like there's no line.
And it's the silliest things, like things that don't even have value, they don't even matter.
And like things that just don't.
Sometimes other people can like do the same things you do, but they don't bully them because they're like a friend or something, or like
exactly.
It's so hypocritical.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just like basically, I just don't have any friends in my classroom, like just because of the stupidity that they give to me, and like the reaction that they give to me. Like if I try to say something funny and like I'm trying to be funny, they would mock me and say, you're not funny, and I would be like, I don't care. I would just like leave it alone until they really start getting on my nerves, and I will actually say something, and then until I tell my mom, then my mom is gonna start going off on the teachers and seeing why they didn't what's the name for it, because in my school they just like they take serious problems seriously, but they just don't know when to
step in.
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, it kind of like reminds me of something I wanted to ask you. Like, how can parents and schools provide a supportive environment for girls that are being bullied?
They can provide like what's the name? Counseling, because they don't have counseling in my school. Like they can have like counseling. They can have them go like, take that person out for a walk. Probably go on like the field at my school, and you can probably like just run around and do what you need to do.
Just take a break from the situation.
Yeah, and like you can just get fresh air, and you can just like sit down, roll around, do what you want to do.
Yeah, just have the room to be yourself.
I mean, it's kind of like a repeating answer that I say before, but they can really they can just talk and share their experiences that they had with bullying, and share their resources as an adult, or even like if a child is speaking to this person, like share their resources on how when they used to get bullied, or if a friend they had used to get bullied, their resources or something like that. Just talking to each other, really.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the strongest medicine. Just like expressing and like just explaining and talking to each other.
And
anybody else?
Not ignoring it.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. I feel like that's the worst thing you can do, is ignore it, or like belittle a person because they're trying to like reach out for you for help, and they say, no, you didn't even do this, why are you acting so childish?
Right. And like doing that to girls, like ignoring the bullying or acting like nothing happened, or like it's not a big deal, it's like extremely damaging to mental health of girls. It's a problem. Like
very. It's like,
and that can lead into somebody being like, oh yeah, since nobody believes me and since I'm just being a big baby about it, I should leave this earth, and
Right.
like stuff like it can really lead to that depending on what you
like,
say.
Like they like my friend, she would just like one night I was on the phone with her. She was like, she asked me these two people's name in her classroom, and it was just like these rumors were going around. So I said this person, and then she told her other friends, but I was on the actual person's side, and then our leadership, they had believed the other person who was starting the rumors, and the other girl couldn't like get the things out because she was like a very quiet girl, and she was very shy.
okay, right, and like that, having an experience like that, like in fact, like I was saying, everything like makes you feel like you're worthless, like
Yeah.
and like you were saying, Angie, that can really like lead to someone saying like they want to leave the earth, and that's really really sad.
Yes.
It's not crazy because it's like it's not, I don't know how to say it, because it's like it's not a valid response, but it is like a valid response in the same time.
Can you
because
like elaborate on that?
it's because like it's okay, it's like it's understandable to have that response to somebody like diminishing them trying to reach out for them, but it's not a valid response in the same time, because you shouldn't feel like that. Like, not you shouldn't feel, I don't know how to explain it really, but it's like you shouldn't have to feel like that, I guess.
Feel like you're worthless?
No, like you have to leave this earth because somebody is saying, oh yeah, this and that and the third. So yeah. It's kind of a bad explanation. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say.
I think I understand what you're trying to say. You're saying like I know what you're saying, I just don't know how to put it into words.
Yeah. Like, it's a valid response to have, but you shouldn't have to feel like that.
You're saying like it's I don't want to say it's normal to feel that way.
Yeah, because it's not. You shouldn't have.
People shouldn't be mean to you. But
but it's like you shouldn't think like that. But I don't want to. It's weird. I don't know how to explain
it's a
it.
complicated. It's a complicated
thing to say. Thing to explain. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys know anyone who's been a victim of bullying?
Yeah.
Anybody want to share an experience? Like, what did you do? What role did you play in the situation?
Oh, yes.
Okay, just I go ahead.
Explain. I just know somebody.
Oh, okay.
Can it be like somebody that's like older than us but has been bullied when they were little? Yeah.
Can you say that one more time?
Can it be somebody that's older than us, like
Yeah, it could be anything.
like our moms or something?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me put this in the right way.
Okay.
Because they're like, yeah, it's like a lot of things going on in my mind. Well, yeah, because my mom has been bullied when she was little, and she's been bullied, calling, like, people will call her ugly and stuff, like, for the way that she looks and stuff. But tell me why the people who were calling her ugly when she was little are the same people calling her pretty now.
That's backwards.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And that's like a real thing. Not a real thing, but that's like a really popular thing that happens. Like, people changing their mind just because, like, they think you're pretty now. But before they thought you were ugly. It doesn't make sense.
Right. In general, though, like, these days we care too much about other people's opinions. Like, it affects us really heavily.
I know a person who, they weren't getting bullied, but they were still self-conscious, and they thought people were talking about her. They thought people were talking about her because she was bigger, and because somebody I knew was bigger when they were little. And they thought people were talking about her and stuff like that. And she did have, like, suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. But
that's unfortunate.
They weren't, like, speaking directly to her.
Right.
It was just, like, what she saw around her. And they were like, oh, they must be talking about me. So.
Well, sometimes body language says more than words do.
Yeah.
Like, somebody could be saying something to you and they'd be like, oh, I like your shirt. But if they say, oh, I like your shirt, they obviously don't mean it.
That's like they're just saying that too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so like we get keys or like clues about what people actually mean for more than what their words are.
Yeah. They can really be like, oh, I love your hair, but like obviously you don't love my hair because like you're saying it like that.
And then like you could think of something else. Oh, like they could say like oh, I love your hair.
And the facial expressions are.
And then they keep looking at your
like,
hair all day,
like,
and then they go talk to their friend, and you think it's like about your hair.
And they're just like just waiting for a response from they're just waiting for a response out of you. Yeah. Just to be like, oh, thank you so much, so they can like laugh at you later.
And so basically like they would not make it. It's gonna be like a half smile, half grin.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like it's another type of evil. I guess.
I like your hair.
Like what? Why are you even saying that?
Like, well, like personally, what I would say was just like, you don't gotta make faces a person to not say that you like my hair. You don't have to like my hair. It's my hair, not yours. So why are you worried about me?
Exactly. Just everybody's gotta worry about themselves.
Right. Exactly. I feel like the world would be such a better place if they just went on their merry way and minded their own business.
That's why there's so much drama and drama.
Like that's why there's like so many rumors going around. Like people will say somebody's bald, but like.
Wait, continue.
Continue.
What's the name? They would say like, no. Yeah, they would say.
Continue, please.
They would say that you're. I know you can't be talking. You're bald. Like.
Okay, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, it's this size stuff, and then they'll be like.
So they're making fun of you because you're bald.
Yeah, but you're not really bald. And if you had like your hair done.
Oh, you mean like if someone has short hair?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like if somebody has short hair, like.
Oh yeah.
For me, like I have my hair done like usually, but not usually. Like I sometimes wear my hair out in an afro and stuff. Yeah. But then people will call me bald while my afro is out, and then people will call me bald while my hair is in weave. Like. Excuse me.
It's so confusing. You know what I've noticed though? I've noticed like mostly the people who are like seem most comfortable being themselves, like are super outgoing, or maybe you're considered weird by other kids. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean though. Like,
What?
I said, you know what I've noticed is that mostly like the people who are most comfortable being themselves, or like other kids consider them weird, which I don't even know.
Like me.
Like all of us, for real. But like, those are the people who bullies kind of target.
Yeah. I feel like people who bully other people don't even know like what they're bullying about, because like they say stuff about everybody. It's like they don't have it's like they don't have like a perfect like picture of what a perfect person is. They make fun of everybody, so like it's you know what I'm
saying? It doesn't make sense. And like, bullies often like sometimes you have to think about it in another way. Like, what's making that person bully? Yeah. Like, what happened to them? Who bullied them?
Like, and then once they start bullying, like, everybody, and then once they get into that person's shoes, then they'll feel like, then they'll actually, like, feel the emotions that are coming out. And then if people start bullying you, then, if people start bullying you, then... bullying that person, then they'll start to cry because they've been bullying everybody else while like, you know, things are going on.
Yeah, like my rule of thumb at school is like, if you don't want people talking about you behind your back and don't talk about other people. Like, it's that simple. Like, if you're gonna be spreading rumors about people, you can't be mad if somebody spreads a rumor about you. It's just, it's not
You
how.
wouldn't like it if somebody spread a rumor about you and then they expose you about talking about other people all around the school.
Exactly. It's crazy. So, this has been like some really good discussion. Like, I feel like we've hit a good,
Yeah.
like, I'm searching for the word.
A good
Vibe.
a good deadline. Yeah.
A good
Feeling.
a good
A good feeling.
no
A good relationship with each other.
Wait, what was
breaking
what did you say?
point. I don't know.
A good deadline. Yeah.
Okay, deadline
Yeah.
works. No, it doesn't.
No.
You guys know what I mean.
No, I don't.
I don't know what you mean. I'm confused.
Okay. I feel like we've had good conversation. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like we've addressed this a bit.
Yes.
It's kind of unaddressed.
I understand.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask, how can we support each other within our sisterhood at Timbuktu Academy?
I don't like. You want to go?
I feel like how we can like help each other and the others that are not here. I feel like we can help. I feel like we can help them by like talking to them, see what's going on, and like trying to give them trying to give them happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you guys know what we're talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
she's saying that she can make each other happy. We can make each other happy.
Did you guys
And the
know what I
others
was
that are-
asking?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
And the other that
I
and the others
was
that are not
listening.
here.
I was listening.
You
very well.
you all totally were listening, right?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
definitely was.
Okay. Thank you
totally
for being honest,
were.
Janaya.
No, I am being honest. I
okay.
was listening.
But I asked, how can we support each other within our sisterhood at Timbuktu Academy?
We can listen to each other.
Want to elaborate?
Like this podcast.
I feel like we can really, like how Milan was saying, we can really just enjoy each other's company, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
If
be
we're
present.
if we're having like a bad day, we can be like, oh, what's going on? Da da da, and then we can express what's. Oh, okay. Are you okay? Okay. And we can just talk to each other and help each other out.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Breast cancer.
You guys are so goofy today. All right, guys. I should probably close this out before we break something.
Bye, guys.
So before we leave, we've had some good discussions today, but before we leave,
I know, right?
let's leave some positivity in the soil of the flower pot. Who wants to start?
I'm gonna leave knowledge for all the people who like don't know like what they're doing and stuff.
I'm gonna leave very positive energy to those who are being bullied and not in a good situation.
I'm gonna leave.
Go ahead, Milan. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Angeli.
I'm gonna leave bravery for all the people who are being bullied right now.
My God, you stole my word. Anyways, I'm gonna leave.
Want me to come back to you?
Yes.
No, what? I'm gonna leave courage, mindfulness, and like other things. Because other things like
You know you only have.
Go into detail.
Yeah.
Okay, and I would like basically leave if like somebody's bullying you. Don't just stand up to them or go tell somebody that you trust, and they will deal with the problem.
Okay, thank you, because I couldn't comprehend what you were saying.
Okay.
I'm going to leave hope, because even if things feel really bad, like things can always get better.
Yes.
You just gotta.
Angelique, you had something to say. You said it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
All right. This has been the Timbuktu
Flower
Pods. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
No.
No.
We'll be broadcasting again soon.
Okay.
On YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Be sure to subscribe and please keep up with our journey by following us on social media, which are all Timbuktu Academy. TIMBUK, the number 2, ACADEMY. Remember, if you or anyone you know is in need of help, immediately contact a professional. Dial 988 to call the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, or if you are in an emergency, call 911. These are the Timbuktu Academy Flower Pot ambassadors signing off. Girls out there, always remember you're beautiful and you're
born